This will. You see where all the brambles are of the of those mobs that I can't remember the name of.
Little porcupine dudes.
Yeah, what are they called?
Gaylords.
Yeah, those things. Anyway, most of this area will be covered in those big bristle things. It's going to be called the overgrowth, and there's going to be tons and tons and tons of it. Similar to what you see in one of the dungeons in the very south. And then a little bit further down is a place called Vendetta Point, which is obviously not here yet, but that'll be included. And then one quite major change for Horde players is Camp Torajo will now be called the Ruins of Camp Torajo, or Camp Torajo, or Camp Torajo, or something else. I didn't refer to the Horde encampment in Perilous as the Freddie Mercury.
Oh, was it?
Because it's Camp Majachi, is the one in Feralus.
Yes.
Which I accidentally called Camp Moustache, and then obviously if you have a Camp Moustache, there's only one really Camp Moustache, and that's Freddie Mercury's. So
Oh dear.
yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. So here there will be an enormous gate going from the mountains on the left to the mountains on the right, blocking all entry into Mulgore from the outside. Although putting a big gate up when we can then fly is, I'm not sure what the point is really, because we'll just go, oh, there's a big gate, just get my flying mount. So yeah, good one. It's like you've had 5 years to build a big gate while we couldn't fly. Would have been made more sense to do it then, but never mind.
It gives them something to do, doesn't it?
It does, bless them. Yeah, they need something to do. So yeah, Camp Torajo will not exist as it is now, which is a shame because I used to like Camp Torajo.
Yeah, there's a little porcupine guy all locked up and all rubbish.
Yeah, and he gave you quests.
Yeah.
And then you'd gather the shards things from mining and stuff, and then what are you doing? Why is this guard come over and started attacking me? What? Oh, because you're dead. Brilliant.
Oh, I think they'd had a bit of a drink and they said, "What are you looking at? You looking at us?" And I said, "No, it's fine. I don't want any trouble." And they just started.
Really?
It happens sometimes.
Are these videos going to end up with you? Oh, brilliant! There's an actual player.
Actual player. He's flying off.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are these videos just going to contain me rezzing you over and over again?
Yeah. Ooh, except woohoo!
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, if we continue south, the Southern Barrens looks like it's had a lot more done to it than the Northern Barrens. Once we get past these kind of mountains, where the Field of Giants is, I think that's what it's called. There's 2 new quest hubs for Horde and Alliance. There'll be Desolation Hold for the Horde, which will be on the right as we go down, and Fort Triumph, which will be on the left as we go down. And oh, there you go. Look. And a rare.
Oh.
Get him. Go, get him. Get him. Sneak up behind him. He'll never know. Get him. What are you doing? Are you going in unarmed?
I want to punch his face off.
Yeah.
Yeah, have some of that. Punch your face off, you great big Kodo wanker.
Wow.
Hoofed him.
You are well tough.
Yeah.
A robe.
Yes, mate.
Grats, dude.
Yeah.
Grats.
Woo. Fuck yeah.
That looks a bit green. Wow. You're so pro.
We're going to do some battlegrounds after this. Kick the shit out of everyone.
So over in that area there where that tree is, will be the Horde place, and then over here in this corner where those trees are right over there will be the Alliance place. And I'm just like, they're a bit close, aren't they?
That should be fun.
And,
especially on PvP servers.
And like most of this will have been like dug out and trenched out and stuff, and they're basically got like cannons. Alliance have got like cannons and stuff about here facing them, and then the Horde have got like catapults and stuff about here. And it's like, really? Point blank range essentially for those kinds of weapons. What are you doing? It just seems a bit silly that they're that close together.
That is very silly.
The entrance into Dustwallow doesn't seem to have changed in Come Cataclysm, but Baal Madan would appear that it has changed, which is the Dwarven place down in the south, down here. I think this is getting a bit of an overhaul. But yeah, there's got weird things popping up on my screen. But yeah, at the moment there's not an awful lot in Baal Madan, so hopefully they'll do something a bit more interesting with it. Because yeah, it's just an excavation area for Titan stuff. Although if you notice, I don't know if you did notice, because I'm a noticer and you are not as much of, as you said earlier. But these pillars that they have like a spiraling dragony type effect around them. Oh dear, that's close. And the ones outside Uldum had a similar kind of pattern.
I did not notice this. Oh fuck! Oh, brilliant!
Ah! I've just landed on a dwarf, but it's alright because they're friendly. Hooray! Hi dwarves.
I'm used to killing these guys.
Yep, and the rats.
Yeah.
For the dig rat stew or whatever it's called. And the really pointless plane that was up there that we had to blow up. It's like, it's a plane. How is it going to take off from there? That's the whole point of them having a runway at Ironforge, is for the planes to take off.
Maybe that's like a dwarf Harrier jump jet. It can take off vertically.
Oh, maybe.
I think it's got a nuke on board as well.
A what? A nuke?
A nuke.
I don't think the dwarves are that technology.
No, I think they have
technologically advanced.
And that could actually just take out Deathwing with one shot.
Probably, yeah.
So there's no need for all this Cataclysm malarkey.
No, that's true. Well, yeah. And this area will be pretty much the same. It might be a bit more overgrown than it is now, but the as I was saying to you earlier about the overgrowth that's going to be up in the north of the southern barrens. It'll probably be a bit more like this, I imagine. I don't know for definite. But this is what I reckon.
Cool.
And that wraps it up for the Barons and for Kalimdor. Most of the other zones, if we've not covered them, it's because there's not an awful lot going on that's worth pointing out. Or we don't like those zones very much. Where have you gone?
I was punching one of those razor thing guys in the face. He looked at me funny.
You like punching things in the face, don't you?
Yeah.
It's only really since you've become a dwarf on your paladin that you've liked punching things in the face.
Quite aggressive as a dwarf. I don't like me as a dwarf. I'm too aggressive.
I like you as a dwarf. I like you. Okay. So that wraps it up for Kalimdor. The next session we'll be doing will be over in the Eastern Kingdoms, which should be quite entertaining, and it'll probably be a bit easier for us to get around and stuff as well because of Ironforge and Stormwind and stuff.
And stuffs.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm quite looking forward to that side, the Eastern Kingdoms. I think there's probably more interesting things happening in the Eastern Kingdoms than there is in Kalimdor.
Does that mean we won't have to talk so much bollocks?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
It means we have to talk even more. So, yeah. Thanks very much for watching.
Leave feedback and stuff, and likes and abuse and hate mail and death threats. Yes, thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks. Bye.
Thanks. Love you. Bye.
Thank you. Love you. Bye. Bye. Love you. Bye. Thanks. Bye.
Bastards.